All right, welcome back, everybody, to the one and only Sammy's and Beer podcast, brought to you live on this Thirsty Thursday. We appreciate you all so much for coming out and joining us. With me, as always, is the Hufflepuff himself, Mr. Or do you just... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to assume anything. They, Tomas
What are you doing? Why are you being weird?
Well, I'm mainly just digging at you for the sweatshirt that you just put on.
It says Hogwarts.
So
I'm allowed to like a thing.
I'm assuming that I don't want to assume your gender then.
I'm allowed to like something as a man.
You are. You are.
You know what? I'm gonna double whammy it.
And if what you choose to like is something for 8-year-olds, so be it. And that's your prerogative. And yeah. My 7-year-old is actually listening to all the books right now.
That's really good. It's a great story for him to read and for your kids to read in general, because the difficulty level of the books goes up by a grade year every book. So if you really want them to learn more, not at an advanced level, but if you pace them correctly, they can actually like increase their vocabulary and their literary understanding very easily with those books.
Yeah. Good luck getting them to wait a whole year in between reading books.
It's fair. But it's books like that happened a lot in my generation. Like you have the Hunger Games that did that. Red Rising actually did that too, by the way. But then you have Harry Potter, Percy Jackson. They all did that.
Red Rising is definitely not a school age book.
No, but you see the literary 16? Evolution of it is a good example.
So are you saying that you see the writer evolve?
No, the writer themselves purposefully writes at an easier level in the beginning and a harder level towards the end.
They say purposely.
It could be on accident. That. Hey, I like J.K. Rowling.
I question that.
I think she's a goat. A lot of people hate her, but I think she's a goat.
Well, a lot of people hate her because she doesn't believe in trans.
It's not like she doesn't believe in it. It was a big thing. Like they can't get periods. They just can't. And that was what she got canceled over.
Yeah. She's really stood her ground on it.
Oh yeah, she didn't give a fuck.
No. But, that's the beauty of having a ton of money is you really can stand your ground on whatever you want.
Oh, and she was poor as shit before it took off. She was super poor.
Super poor? What does super poor mean? As opposed to like regular poor?
Regular poor is like, oh, you have to eat ramen noodles every night, right? Super poor is like, I don't know where I'm going to sleep.
Do you know where the saying pot to piss in comes from?
No, I don't.
Fun fact. So it used to be when times got tough, poor people would pee in a bucket and they would sell their urine to people that tanned hides. And they needed the ammonia to help tan the hides and things like that. And some people were so poor that they didn't even have a pot to piss in. Damn. To sell their urine.
It's pretty poor.
So that's where they're saying a pot to piss in.
I've never heard it, so.
Never heard that saying?
Nope.
No? Mm-hmm. Now you have. And you know why.
Okay. Well, we're going to talk about some stuff. We're going to talk about the fact that it's not going to be a Thirsty Thursday for another... Ooh, we're 5 days in.
Yeah.
It's a little, it hit me yesterday. Like for this whole week, I've been fine. And then yesterday I was like, So we're doing Sober October. It's been going great. I've actually feel healthier. I'm hydrated. I pee like frequent, like when I'm not drinking, I pee. It's great. No withdrawal effects.
Super
duper, man.
You're saying these things like you were expecting them.
No, because I've taken, like in the last month, I've taken a huge step back. Like I've been weaning myself off drinking for a while. And then the last month I only drank once a week, which was with you on Thursdays. And so now it's gone to none, which I mean, it was a great progression system, but it's definitely like I crave it. and I'm excited for November 1st. And just taking like 2 shots and being blitzed and calling it a night.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be a good time. I wish we could have a podcast on November 1st, but unfortunately I will be working. So we're going to have to schedule that out, figure that out. But I am excited for our good time ahead. As a result, I have a turmeric shot and it smells awful.
Where's your second shot?
I'm only doing one.
What?
I did one yesterday and it cleaned me out pretty bad. So I'm not going to do 2.
Let's see.
Yeah. My asshole burns still from yesterday. They said it'll balance itself out. Like, okay.
Yeah. That's what you say when you want somebody to keep making the same stupid decisions.
Yeah. I got enough for like a month.
Enough for a month?
That's a lot. I got a jug. Turmeric. Oh. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't taste good. I don't feel any different, but we'll see. But yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about advice for buying a house at some point, because not buying a house, renting a house, and houses and property and bills and things like that, adult things that you can look out for. And then, of course, we're getting into the spooky season, so I want to talk about some spooky stuff coming up. Some nice things.
Spooky season. I watched a thriller movie last night, actually.
Oh, thriller. Oh, which thriller did you watch?
No One Will Save You.
Oh, I've seen the previews for it.
It was definitely not what I expected.
I need to watch it.
I'll say that much.
I'm going to go see Holly tomorrow, so I will probably watch it with her. That and an autopsy of Jane Doe. That was a real spooky one. I need her to watch.
I'm going to try and watch some spooky movies. So maybe that can be a thing we're going to do at the end of the podcast for this month, is you can tell me a spooky movie that I have to watch for the next week, and I'll watch it.
Okay, I got one already on deck.
Okay. Well, we're going to wait till the end, like I just said.
Yeah. It's one that's going to wean you in. It's going to wean you into it.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, so I'm doing a shot. Matt's not doing a shot because he's...
Oh, no, I have a shot buddy.
Of what?
I actually have a whole ass cup full. And in this cup is water. No, it's water. It is an emergency packet. So 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, as well as a liquid IV.
Wow.
Mixed together.
You're going to be peeing, is what I'm hearing.
And I brought a shot glass. Oh, so I can, I'll do one, and then I'm going to chug it for the second one.
Okay. I've got Gatorade in mine. So it's going to be the thing. But since I've started the last 2 off, it's your turn, my friend.
The last 2? I don't think I believe that whatsoever.
Check tape. Bitch, check tape.
I would. You haven't posted them yet, though.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I had a couple of shots ready. I'm actually going to... I'm going to do this. I don't know if he'll be comfortable me saying my name, but he is the other coach that I coach with. He is retired military. He served over in Afghanistan.
Which branch?
And he was Army. Super, super awesome guy. And my shot's going to go out for him because, one, he is just a really good man, but he also helps keep things in perspective with me sometimes, because I'm a competitive person. And he made a really good comment of, we're not just playing football for this season. We're playing, we've got young kids that we're working with and coaching. And he's like, this isn't just about this season. It's about teaching them the right things for next season and for the seasons after that and for the rest of their life, the things that we can impact on them. So it was, I told him it was a good reality check for me because, like I said, I like to get competitive. So cheers to you. You gonna go now, or do you want me to do both of them?
No, I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do both of mine, so I can do them all in one go. So I'm like a sandwich in the middle, then it'll segue. My shot for my shot for today is gonna be to all of those parents that took the time to learn about babies and CPR and choking and things like that. I've had a few calls recently where like baby's choking, baby's this, baby's that. And every single time I've gotten there and all I've had to do is check the baby out because the parents knew what the problem was and knew how to fix it appropriately. And that used to not be the case. When I as a fresh EMT, that was not the case at all. Like a baby would choke on a piece of candy for a while because the parents didn't know what to do. So the shot 4 goes to them for taking the initiative and just smack the shit out of a baby.
Yeah, this is their head.
Yeah.
Right in the face.
Right. Yeah. Spit it out. No. But
stop choking. You're too dumb. Breathe.
But shot 4 is to the parents that went and actually did what I think they should do. It was awesome. It was super cool to see. Man, yeah. It makes my job easier too. I just go there. Yeah, baby's fine. You want to go to the hospital? No? Okay. Bye. My shot against...
You don't say toodles when you leave them?
No, because I don't want them to like hate me.
Why would they hate you?
Because it's weird. Look at them and be like, toodles.
Do you hate me?
No.
I say toodles.
I know you do.
You think our audience hates me?
Maybe.
Probably.
We'll set
That's
up
why
a
there's
poll.
nobody out there.
They watch until they hear the toodles and like, I'm never fucking watching this shit again.
Well, we only do it at the end. So.
No repeat customers. My shot against, I am going to admit that I am a perpetrator of this, or I was. I hate people who notice that it's an unsafe like road condition and proceed to go 10 to 15 miles over the speed limit anyways. Like it's pouring rain and they're still going like 80, 90 miles an hour on the highway. It's like, just slow down. Or it's fog, you can't see more than 5 feet in front of you. Just slow down. We had a lot of calls like that. Could have been something that could have just been not a thing if they would have just, had a little common sense and slowed down. So good job, parents. Bad job, people who drive. Blah, 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 blah. God damn it. I really don't want to do this.
Nut up.
The fact that it's spicy gets me every time.
Why is it spicy?
That's what it feels like. It feels like I took a shot, like it's warm in my tummy.
Yeah, it happens. I think I'm going to progressively start getting more and more fancy into my shots.
Oh yeah,
I might even go like get a shot of wheatgrass from like a juice store or something. All right, so I'm trying to decide between the two, and I think I'm going to go with this one for tonight, and I'll save the next one for next week. So, my shot at people who drive motorcycles.
Like all of them?
Most of them.
Okay.
I always have to listen in the spring, especially. Oh, watch out for motorcycle drivers. Be careful around motorcycle drivers. Every fucking motorcycle driver I see, they're taking a turn and they fucking lay into it and get from 5 miles an hour to 50 as quick as humanly fucking possible. I see them doing fucking wheelies, weaving in and out of traffic, and doing stupid shit 90% of the time. And yet, every time I hear about it, it's, oh, you need to watch out for motorcyclists. You need to watch out for motorcyclists. No, I don't need to fucking watch out for them. They're the one that are choosing to ride on a motorcycle. They need to watch out. They need to be careful. Yeah, I agree. I shouldn't hit them with my vehicle.
On purpose?
But I shouldn't hit fucking anybody with my vehicle. Shouldn't hit other cars either. Quit being fucking assholes while you drive. Just be out and enjoy your ride. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. My tummy hurts now.
A little tart.
Oh yeah, yours was bad.
No, it was just a little tart. It was pretty tasty, actually. It's orange and fruit punch mixed together.
I kind of wanted.
It was like orange punch.
I kind of wanted to do that like hangover cure hack with like the egg, Worcestershire, Tabasco sauce, lime juice thing. Kind of wanted to try that. You know how bodybuilders. But then
you wanted to Rocky it.
Yeah, but then I don't want to get the shits. So
speaking of that, I know both of us have tummy issues.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised we've gone a year of podcasts without having to pause the podcast for one of us to go.
Oh, I've come
shit
close.
Ourselves.
I've come very close.
Have you? I can't say that I have.
I was very nervous. I was like, that's all. We're at time. And you're like, no, we're at time. We're at time.
Oh, that's funny.
More than once, actually. More than once.
Fair enough.
Oh, no. Yeah. This is weird without alcohol. I'm not going to lie.
It is. It's a little different, Usually we're getting into the vibe, feeling the music, Maybe we should start taking like shots of caffeine. Getting shots of espresso.
Motherfucker, I gotta go to bed.
For what? What do you got to do tomorrow?
I gotta get a haircut.
Oh, you got to get a haircut.
Gotta get a haircut. And I forgot what else. I have stuff to do tomorrow. I don't know. I really don't have to go to bed.
Sounds like a full fucking day you got lined up.
I know. I got work. I got to fly Saturday. I then work Sunday, Monday. What ifs? Okay. So I want a house.
Mm-hmm. Most people do.
What should I be looking for when looking at houses?
Houses?
Like in the houses. What should I be looking for? What are some red flags in houses that you would walk through and see be like, nope.
Well, one thing I would be, but it's different because you're renting versus owning a house.
Yes, it is different.
Like it's very different because problems that I would see, you probably don't have to give a fuck about because if anything goes wrong, deuces.
It is the plan to be able to do
so. That. I mean, the biggest things you have to look for is being in a good neighborhood and finding something that's in your budget. I mean, because good luck renting a fucking house that accepts dogs and is not way more than what it's going to cost you to buy a house.
So my grandparents live in one of the worst sides of town, in one of the worst neighborhoods in town, and the house next door to them, which is just a hovel, was put on the market for rent. Guess how much that house is renting for?
How many beds? How many baths?
3 beds, 2
square
baths.
Footage? 3 beds, 2 baths.
I don't know how to do square footage.
Well, it usually says it, but
it's not very big.
I'm gonna say $2,000 a month.
No, $1,350.
That's fucking cheap.
It looks like it's falling apart.
It's still cheap.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because
I've been looking. I saw one up here that was like 4 beds, 2 bath, and it was $2,400 a month.
Which we have that, and we in the nicer side of town, it's like $3,000 to $4,000 a month, like 6.
Yeah, and this was the nicer side of town.
Yeah, we get that. I don't look there because it's just there's no point in me even trying to look over there. If I see a house that's for rent there that's cheap, it's haunted. So not doing that. I found a lot of cookie cutters that are about.
Hey, remember what we just talked about?
What?
We got to pause.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how to pause the stream. I don't know what to do. Well, I can't pause it. Maybe I could do a little we go. It's a little soundboard.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he on X Games mode.
Pass me the ball, Craig, you stupid asshole.
Yeah, because I don't know how to. Well, this is. I'm not gonna stop it because then I have to start a new one. So. Uh, settings. Nope.